Diabetic complications. Although it was said that blood sugar level was high, you may think that it may let things go as it is since there is no sick condition. However, even if any condition is not now, various diabetic complications will be certainly happen. First of all, it speaks about the essence of diabetic complications. There are complications peculiar to diabetes. They are diabetic neuropathy, retinopathy, and nephropathy. It is said that neuropathy will be encountered in about 2 or 3 years, and retinopathy will start in 5 or 6 years, and nephropathy will be happened 8 or 10 years after diabetes developed. Neuropathy begins from a numbness of a leg cramps, and the pain. Gradually the range spreads, and if control is bad, it will happen early and it will advance. If you get retinopathy, a vein will be made in the blood vessel on the backside of eyes, and it explodes, and cerebral hemorrhage in the eyes will be caused and it will become blind. The number of patients of loss of eyesight from diabetes is the second cause of the total number of the patients of acquired loss of eyesight. The next is diabetic nephropathy. Now, it is said that the first cause of the dialysis in Japan are diabetes. Therefore, you must consider that it is certainly dialyzed and getting renal insufficiency if it lets things go. Moreover, there is another diabetic fearful complications. The arteriosclerosis is related to a life. Typical arteriosclerosis are angina, myocardial infarction, and cerebral infarction, and influences to the diabetic patient's future prognosis. If you got myocardial infarction and cerebral infarction, I would like you to recognize well that the possibility that the frequency of death increases high 5 or 6 times is high. You may have it thought that 10 years of the diabetic patient's lives are short because are based on such causes. Moreover, there is one more diabetic complication. The arteriosclerosis leg suffocation. A leg rots and it must cut a leg. This is also very frequent complications of diabetes. Diabetes is related to 3 major causes of its death in Japan. Diabetes is said to be very closely related with apoplexy and cardiopathy. Then, about whether the cancer, the first cause of death of Japanese, is related or is not related with diabetes. It is said this day that the relation of diabetes and the various cancers are also high. I would like you to consider a life of yourself. Therefore, all 3 major causes of death are related to diabetes. It is good to live so that the blood sugar level may be brought as much as possible close normally. Furthermore, dementia also starting easily or coming to start early in case of diabetes these days is also said. It is said that various illnesses are related to diabetes now.